Spearing. Local boy who's come through the ranks at Liverpool. There'll be a few people glad to see he's getting 1 or 2 chances this season. Actually started his first Premier League game recently at Sunderland. On a day when Gerrard and Torres weren't in the side, it was a difficult day, beach balls aside.
And another difficult night here for him to get through an awful lot of work.
Rafa Benitez. He's got 1 or 2 problems here.
Well, he'll be furious about that because he'll feel that his team gave Arsenal the opportunity. It was a slack ball by Varane into Babel. And the Babel could do nothing about it, and he had his pocket pinched straight away.
The Arsenal side leading by a goal to 0. None of them started the weekend game against West Ham United. So there's a bit of strength in depth around. But we kind of knew that already. Here's Babel. Spearing here for Liverpool. Now Skirtle. Out towards Babel, who got it behind there. Lovely control from him. Warren in, no way through. Very well played out by Senderos, who got it away.
Well, they have found some gaps, haven't they? A bit of encouragement when they have managed to put something together going forward. Just drifted in between the 2 defenders there. Well, it's clumsy from Varane.
Just a hint of an opening for Ryan Babel. Towards Varane. Caught late, wasn't he there, Babel? Liverpool are going to get the free kick.
First chance to swing one into the middle. Just those defenders there, really. Touch late from Eastman.
Riakos coming forward from the back. Aerial ability. Fabianski holds it okay. It'll be quite a fight for the Arsenal goalkeeper's jersey. Vito Manoni at the moment keeping out Manuel Almunia, and now Fabianski back on the scene.
Well, nobody's grabbing the jersey, are they? Manoni had that mistake at West Ham the weekend. It'll be interesting to see what Arsene Wenger does for the North London derby on Saturday as he revert to experience in Almunia.
Will be an interesting selection. Manoni, by the way, is not involved tonight. The sub-goalkeeper is Wojciech Szczesny, young Pole who played against West Bromwich Albion and made his debut in the last round. Is Merida the goal scorer? A magic moment for him. Kyriakos, favourite for the header. He can't go for that. I thought that Plessy was coming back from an offside position. Free kick, surely, for Liverpool there. Degan, the player down, who so nearly gave Liverpool the lead. He had a very good chance. Skirtle's long diagonal ball. Barber wins the header. Insua arrives. Another volley! Oh! What a cracking goal that is! Emiliano Insua with his first goal as well for Liverpool.
That was 2 quality strikes. Not often that you do see 2 shots of such high quality. I mean, sometimes you've got to say it's just a brilliant goal. Fabianski probably won't be pleased, but it's dipping just under the crossbar and it's hit with such force. It's Bender's job to try and win it back, but he cannot get goal side. It's the old paintbrush job. perfectly struck. We're back in it.
Quite a year, isn't it, for the young Argentine? And Fabianski on his return to the side, there'll be one or two question marks, but it was a splendid hit by Insua, and no question about it.
He's hardly off his line, Fabianski. It wasn't if he was caught out positionally. And when you get a dip on the ball like he did, and you hit it with such velocity, it's a difficult one.
Barber. Degan arriving. There's an extra spring in the step of Liverpool after that count to play it in. Nasri. Always the question of how long he might last tonight. I think Arsene Wenger's hoping he might be able to get 90 minutes into him. But they'll monitor the situation, obviously, after so long out.
Well, it's one of those matches where you're loath to bring off your senior players, your best players.
There have been some memorable clashes between these two sides. I think, as you were hearing from the boys in the studio before, that amazing 4-4 draw with Arsene Wenger's side when Andre Arshavin got all four at Anfield earlier this year. It's not ideal, really, for Fabianski. The back pass from Gilbert, he did exceptionally well.
There was a nice first touch there. Arsene Wenger shaking his head. The fact was, it was a long ball and the knockdown. Next door then, undoing. Never like to see as a coach.
We do have 1, 2 beach balls on the pitch. Is it none of them in the goal now? As yet, as more arriving. It started off as a bit of fun, didn't it?
Well, it's all from the Liverpool end. As it was on Sunday, it all came from the Kop, didn't they? Most of those.
Gibbs trying to get the cross in. Manufacturers of those things are doing cartwheels at the moment. Merida. Good turn. Twice. Can you get a cross in here? Quick feet as well. Nasri plays it in. It doesn't get there to Benno, who's waiting in the middle. With the front six for Liverpool and Arsenal, Alan, it almost seems like a case of anyone goes anywhere.
Well, that's the case, yeah. Yeah. I mean, Arsene Wenger does give his players license to drift in and use their intelligence. Sometimes that can leave you open to the counter-attack when you don't get back into position quickly when you lose the ball. It does not make you effect going forward. I just felt they stepped off it a little bit after they scored the goal, Arsenal. 5 minutes or so.
Arsenal really getting themselves in a mess again there. Spearing's picked it up here. Cavalieri is the number 2 goalkeeper for Liverpool. They've got about 6 goalkeepers on the books by my reckoning. Pepe Reina is the sub-keeper tonight. There are a few others around. Here's Ramsey. Just mentioning those great games between the sides. Of course, there was that night that Arsenal won 6-3 in the quarter-final of this competition at Anfield 3 seasons ago, when Julia Baptista got 4 goals and missed a penalty. Bit of a thriller in the Champions League as well comes to mind. Here's Barber. Trending from Soberos, good enough.
Playing confidence, aren't they, now going forward? Liverpool, they can see that this Arsenal back four can be got at.
And Insua's goal ending a nasty little runaway from home where they couldn't find the net. 3 games running